I was at a youth retreat this past week and it was so good. I cannot believe it's already 2026. Don't understand how that happened, but it did. So, I'm going to share some awesome things that I've learned this past week at Lyft, and I cannot wait for you guys to hear these things because rocked my world, and I'm sure they'll rock your world too. So, the theme of it was called Relentless. And we talked about continuously our relentless pursuit of Christ. And that was the main theme for the week. So the first night was called Identity Crisis. And it talked about how we, especially in this day and age, like put on costumes to hide our real selves, try to be fake. We put our identity in like materialistic things. And he talked about how Christ sees right through that. Like, he already sees through your costume. You're not hiding anything from him. And someday that costume is going to be revealed to everyone. Like, our identity is going to be stripped down to what we truly are at heart. And we're no longer going to have the things that make us feel good and we put our identity in right now. So what's the point of putting that identity on in the first place if it's already going to be revealed? And you're not going to get very close with people if you're always being fake. So that was kind of the main thing, and then I'm going to read some main questions and points that he had for us based on this. So the first thing that I wrote down was seeking someone shouldn't be a cold thing. Our heart should literally be on fire. Like, he talked about how it shouldn't be routine. Like, we shouldn't read our Bible and pray just because it's routine to us. We should do it because our heart is on fire and just wants to know more about Christ. And then his main point, the first one was, what does your heart burn for? And that was the question that like started his main thing off. And then he actually brought up something really cool that I never really thought about before. He said the people that survived the concentration camps weren't the strongest or the smartest. It was the ones that cared about getting out the most. It was the most hopeful, the ones that had their eyes set on things in the future. They weren't going to give up no matter what. They were the most hopeful, and those are the ones that actually survived the concentration camps. And then his second thing was, what do you love to think about? And then his third was, what are you looking forward to? And then the big idea was, God sees the real you and he loves you. So don't put on a costume for anyone. Be your real self, and God sees you, who you are, who he created, and he loves you. So be real. Are you going to be real or not? Are you going to hide behind those costumes until it's forced to be removed? Or are you going to remove it right now and start being real, because God loves the real you, and the people around you, if they're real, they'll love the real you too.